Cam Ward's going to be this year's #1 pick, not just because he can make plays outside the pocket. He doesn't get nearly enough credit for his work inside the pocket, but the out of structure plays are definitely special, like this one here. At first, he wants to look to the ISO glance route to his left, but he sees a linebacker drop in that direction. So he looks over to the trip side, nothing's open. He feels the pressure coming from his blind side, spins out, and he looks downfield, and somehow he's able to locate the receiver all the way on the backside as he's rolling to his left, and then he's able to throw across his body and make a perfect throw in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Though Cam Ward is not super athletic, he's elusive enough to get away from pass rushers. He just has a sense of how to get away. Here he's going to see double A gap pressure with both linebackers close to the line of scrimmage. This should be picked up, though. The left guard should be picking up the linebacker to the left. He doesn't see him. Ward has a free rusher in his face. He's able to sidestep him and step up in the pocket and make this throw while his receiver is covered. He's able to throw him open with a perfect pass right over the defender who's not looking to his tight end. You can't do it any better than that. Even on simple run pass option plays, you can see his football IQ. Here he's running a zone read with a pass concept to the front side. So he has to read away from the handoff, which is hard for quarterbacks to do. He's snapped the ball. The offensive line is executing a run concept. He sees the safety scoot over to the top of the receiver, and he doesn't even see the corner, but he knows because the safety's moving that way. The corner's blitzing. He pulls the handoff and throws a perfect pass to his receiver. That's just high level football and execution. Here, it's going to be a similar type of read, but it's not going to be a run pass option. This is a regular drop back concept. He's playing Cal here. The defense is playing two read, which means a corner is going to be reading the #2 receiver. He sees a corner step up just a little bit, and he knows that fade's going to be open because he could beat the safety coming over the top with throw, and he does exactly that. Throws a perfect pass to the sidelines to his receiver. And this was one of my favorite passes from him all year. Just freaky anticipation on this play. They're going to run a four verticals concept that gets botched up because the timing's wrong. They try to get a little too creative with how they place their receivers. The crosser is supposed to go first and then the seam, but then the crosser gets on top of the seam, so the timing gets messed up. But he sees the safety leaning inside just a little bit towards the crosser. He knows the seam is going to be open. He throws it before anybody, even his tight end, expects it. But the tight end gets his head around right in time, and right when he does, the ball is right there in his chest. That's just really great football knowledge, great anticipation, great ability to be able to read defenders' body language. That's what you need to be a good quarterback in the NFL. And of course, the thing that he needs to work on as he enters the league is just taking the easy pass and not trying to play hero ball all the time. At Miami, he felt like he had to outscore everyone, and he tried to make the big play on every single play. And that got him in trouble, especially in that Cal game where they fell behind big and had to come back. Part of the reason why they fell behind big is because Ward was just trying to do too much. On this play, they're down 21-10 in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10. You don't have to do too much. They have a fade, quick out combination to the weak side. If you hit your slot receiver, you get 7 to 10 yards, a good gain. But he tries to push it here. There's no need to. It's a two-possession game. Again, that quick out is going to be open. You can see it pre-snap. It looks like he's looking at it at the snap of the ball, but for some reason he decides not to throw it. Maybe he thinks that he hit the fade because the safety went down. He breaks the pocket, then he tries to throw across his body to a receiver that's not open. The ball gets picked off and returned near the end zone. So it's just a totally unnecessary play that he doesn't have to make, and he has to cut that out when he gets to NFL. Of course, later in the game, he figures it out. This is a play where I don't know how he found this receiver or decided to go to the receiver. It looks like a four verts concept, but it's designed to get the X receiver on the other side open on a crosser. But they've been killing Cal in this four verts concept, so maybe they knew that they would push the coverage inside. But the Z finds space inside. I think Ward probably talked to him about this, and he fires a bullet in there, and it looks like an alert route. He shortened up his drop, and he got the ball to this Z receiver quick, and it does not look like a concept that is going to go to the Z. The Z almost never gets hit on these type of formations and routes, but again, just a heads up play and another showing of football IQ. So I'm excited to see what Cam Ward can do in Tennessee. Brian Callahan coached Joe Burrow, so he knows how to build an offense around a quarterback that likes to go out of structure, but at the same time give them the tools necessary to be creative and to be great in structure. And I think the Titans are building a pretty nice offense. They have Calvin Ridley over there. I think they're building a nice offensive line with Bill Callahan, one of the best offensive line coaches in the league, coaching that unit up. So they have a makings of a good offense, and I think they have a good ecosystem for a quarterback like Cam Ward.